one Saturday morning.
All right, I am here again. Man, this is a tough job here with the Men in Black, but I'm so thankful to be starting out on my first day. Man, it's been exciting. So hard to get on board to be doing this. Let me see here. So let me go ahead and name off some people that might be aliens. We got Drake here. He's probably an alien. Billy Ray Cyrus. He's probably an alien. Rihanna. What in the world is this? What? That is okay. That is weird. Okay, that's an alien right there, and we're gonna just go ahead and neuralize that one real quick here. Let me go ahead and put on my glasses. I don't think these are the standard issue glasses, but we'll go ahead and put them on anyway and neuralize this weird creature. Here we go, and
he neuralized himself. Oh, well, let me help him out really quick. Men in Black International.
Men in Black International
Was a garbage movie.
is a garbage movie.
Just go watch the original.
I'm gonna go watch the originals. Huh. What? Oh, that's weird. I don't know what's going on. Hey guys, this is Rashad here with the Color Commentary crew, and we're supposed to be talking about Men in Black International tonight, but I get this strange feeling that it was a stupid movie and that we should just go watch the original movie. So I don't know, maybe Chuck, you can fill us in on that. I kind of feel strongly about that. I don't know. It's a stupid movie, and you should go watch the original. Of course, this is Rashad Waters, owner and founder of Block Band Music and Publishing, the company that gets you music and instruments to marching bands all across the nation. And of course, over there is my partner in crime,
Chuck Taylor here with all of the moves from the alien side. But yeah, I understand. Feels like somebody just told you to say that, right? Just it doesn't feel like you just gave yourself that, right?
I don't know. It just feels weird. I went into this movie with an open mind, but now I feel like this is a stupid movie, and people should just go in and watch the original for some reason. I don't know why I feel that way. But Chuck, why don't you go ahead and talk a little bit while I try to get my mind together?
No problem. Well, I'm Chuck Taylor here with KFA's Party Easy, and yes, I didn't really enjoy this movie at all. I guess we're gonna go ahead and start with a non-spoiler.
Let's do it.
So I guess from non-spoiler side, we'll keep this quick. Tessa Thompson and Chris Hemsworth. I like them in a lot of movies. I like Tessa Thompson a lot. I didn't think she did a bad job in the movie, but I think Chris's part, I don't know, it was too much of the dumb Thor. On this one, it was like, okay, he's playing the exact same character. And I don't know, I guess the storyline, it kind of was a little boring at the beginning. I was kind of ready for it to kind of get to the point of what the movie was going to be about. I did like Tessa Thompson's first arc, just to kind of like show who she was and how she became, so focused on, her purpose on this movie. But I thought it was a little long, I guess. I don't know. I felt like they needed something to kind of break it up, to kind of keep the audience engaged. So I was kind of like in and out of the movie. I was like, okay, all right, I'm ready. Something cool to happen,
Right.
So once Chris and Tessa got together, I did see it spark. It did remind me a lot of Thor 3, kind of how he would act dumb and she would kind of like just shut him down real quick and get him straight.
Right.
So they had that same type of relationship on this movie. But I don't know, it's just like you just felt like, gosh, I wish Will Smith was there. It's like I miss Will and Kay. Like that whole relationship just worked so well. To see them, yes, they work well in other movies, but I don't know, maybe the story just wasn't giving it enough. I don't know. I didn't really care for it. But it's just me. What about you, Rashad?
I'm sorry, I switched you off the moment that you started talking. No, yeah, man, I feel the same way, man. I personally feel for our non-spoiler review that this was really a forgettable movie. It definitely does not live up to the other three movies. And let me give full disclosure: I wasn't the biggest fan of those movies. I mean, I think they're okay, but this movie just didn't live up to it. When we get into the spoiler review, I'm definitely going to get into more detail. I really liked Tessa Thompson. I thought she did a fantastic job in her role, but I thought that Chris Hemsworth as Dumb Thor, it just wasn't working. Not in the role that he was in, and I didn't care for it the whole time watching this movie. I just wanted to be done with this movie. Like, okay, how much longer is this? Let's go ahead and wrap it up. You know, shoot who you're gonna shoot, and let's get over with. So that is the non-spoiler review. I really haven't seen anybody else say anything otherwise, so I think we're right on track with what the general populace is thinking here. So let's go ahead and get into the spoiler review of Men in Black International. This movie was a stupid movie, and I feel like you should go back and watch the original. Why do I keep saying that?
I don't know. Guess it must have really put a bad impression on you.
I feel like I neuralized myself or something. I don't know.
What is that?
Well, go ahead, Chuck. I'm gonna figure this out.
All right, so just my breakdown of the movie. The first portion of the movie when who is the K guy? Not K. What is the guy that was on that?
You talking about Liam Neeson?
Liam Neeson. There you go.
The man with a particular set of skills.
Yeah, a particular set of skills. Liam Neeson's part was forgettable. Him and Chris's whole, I cannot flow with that. Like, it didn't even seem like it would even work. Like, Chris to me just seemed like he was stupid. Like, he didn't seem like he even should have had a chance to even in MIB. Maybe before he was neuralized. This is a non-spoiler, so hopefully you see the movie. Well, he does get neuralized, and that's why he doesn't remember everything. But it seems like he was pretty stupid regardless. So I was like, how did he get into MIB in the first place? I guess Will on the other MIBs, Will did some stupid things, but he wasn't stupid. He wasn't dumb. Like
he was very smart.
He made it. Yeah, it was like he was very smart and clever and figuring out things. Like Thor, like when he first, what's Chris's what was his letter? What was his name on the Men in Black? Was it M?
Agent D for dumb.
Well, his character, like, it starts off, right out the gate. He's kind of in, I guess, a card game. He's trying to be undercover and I guess infiltrate like some bad aliens, and they just figure him out so quickly, and I don't know, it doesn't seem like he had any type of plan or nothing. No, like most guys that go in those situations always have a backup plan and a backup plan for that. And they seem to know everything before they go into it. He just kind of like, like he was like, fish out of water. And then he gets bit by the venom, and basically, he's a dumb guy, but he looks really good, so he sleeps with the aliens. I'm like, okay, so he gets everything by his good looks, basically. And it's like he's like the dumb blonde type thing, right? It's like, they don't really know anything, but they just get all the perks, and they get all the, they get moved up, and everybody else is like, how did they get moved up in that position? And I think that's kind of how the audience felt looking at him and throughout the movie, like, why is he so important? Because he saved the world. But we found out later he saved the world because they didn't really save the world. Liam Neeson's character got hived, I guess, got messed up with the hive, and then why didn't the hive go ahead and kill him as well? He just wanted to. Yeah. To me, they're both up there. He could have just took them all out and still been Agent, the other guy, and then still orchestrated his plan without Chris's agent. So I don't know. I didn't really get that whole ordeal in the beginning of the movie. The part I did like, I like how hard Tessa Thompson worked to get to be in the MIB. Like, she hacked their system, and she worked so hard because she saw her parents get neuralized when she was younger, and kind of seeing her whole goal and she was first in her class and everything, but couldn't figure out how to get to the MIBs. It was funny looking at her going through the interviews, and she was like, "You didn't check her position on the application."
Right.
No, I checked I made a position, for the one up there, the upper room. Like, right. I was like, it was funny, and everybody was like looking up.
Accounting?
What talking about accounting?
Right.
What are you talking about? Accounting? Ooh, up there. so that part was pretty funny. But I did feel it took a little long to get rolling. And I couldn't fall in love with the whole. I don't even think I really laughed. I might like like that, like once or twice.
You coughed a little bit. You cleared your throat.
Okay, yeah, that was kind of good. Yeah, but it's like the other movies, I was rolling in those. I remember those when I was younger, when we were in like middle school and high school. We went and saw Men in Black. It was like hilarious. It's like some of our favorite movies growing up. So I was pretty hyped to see this. So I'm like, I'd have two good actors that I really like in other movies. I think they're gonna do a good job. So I wish they would have had better jokes. Maybe somebody would have wrote them better dialogue to kind of keep it more upbeat. I think after talking to you, Rashad, you were saying like Tessa Thompson was a serious person, and then we had Chris as the goofy dude, which is weird because he's the person that's been there the longest. So it's the complete opposite of the first two movies where we had Kay as the established, focused guy, and then we have, Will as, the new guy, goofy, and makes mistakes. So it was a little weird seeing a new person kind of telling him what to do, and she just got there like a minute ago. So
yes, like literally the day before.
So yeah, I have a lot of problems with this movie. I didn't care for it very much. I'm sad I didn't care for it because I really like the actors, and I want Tessa Thompson and Chris to keep getting work. I don't know. Maybe if they make a sequel, they just need to have somebody else write this because I didn't care for this story. I didn't care for the bad guy. Like the last fight, I was kind of like, I don't know. It was like, oh, okay, it's over. I didn't really care about it though.
That happened.
And then she shoots him with the big old laser gun thing, and he's gone. And to me, it's like Chris didn't really do anything in the whole fight besides
no, he did not
tell his mentor that he was like a dad to him, and he dropped a little tool on the floor. I'm like, other than that, he just got beat up the whole time. I'm like, this was
basically.
I don't know, but. Yeah, I'm gonna let you go. Maybe you'll give me something else. Maybe I did like some other things in the movie, but yeah, I didn't really care for it too much.
For me, I feel like this was a stupid movie, and you need to go and watch the original. You know what? There were some things I liked about the movie. As I said in the non-spoiler review, I really liked Tessa Thompson. Like, I really like everything about her character. Like you said, I liked the fact how sharp she was and put together and focused, and she did all these things in order to sneak into the MIB. And I thought it was cool how they had the holograms and stuff, and she was able to reach in there and really see. And she was living her dream basically. She was able to see what happened with the Men in Black. First of all, it was dumb that the Men in Black. I know it's supposed to be the like section, but it was definitely dumb that the Men in Black just took the parents' word for it. Like, oh yeah. Our child is upstairs, but they're asleep. You still should have neutralized the child. I'm just saying. Anyway, she basically added all the good things. She was able to infiltrate the MIB. She got the alien, the really big alien, teddy bear type of thing to stop attacking Chris Hemsworth. And also she turned the tables on the arms dealer with him. She figured out that Chris had been neuralized. She was the one that used the gun to destroy the hive. She pretty much did all the things. So I liked the little plot twist at the end also that Chris had been neuralized, and he kept repeating the same thing over and over again. It kind of reminded me of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. a little bit, with Tahiti. That's a magical place. And I really liked the car, the car that they had when they were first fighting the twins, and they kept pulling out these ridiculous guns. That was pretty cool. But overall, this was a completely forgettable movie, and I place most of the blame for that on Chris Hemsworth. I'm just like you just said earlier. I wasn't really feeling dumb Thor. Like that's great. That's great that dumb Thor worked out in Ragnarok and worked out in the Avengers movies, but I didn't really need to see a carbon copy of that. Like the humor is fine. He's a funny guy. You know, give me some comedy, but let's not do dumb Thor again. I mean, we've seen him be a more serious Thor in the first two movies, and that was fine. I didn't hate them. You know, so it's okay. He's got some range. Let's see some more of that instead of the well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. No, it's a different movie. Let's see something different. You're the one that's in charge, so you need to be making some good decisions. Tessa Thompson called him out for being inept. It's like, you're inept and you're lazy. I mean, she said that to him, you know, and that's how I was thinking the whole movie. And I'm thinking after. Yeah, to his face, straight up to your face. And I'm thinking after she said that to him, like, okay, he's going to get better now, right? Like he's going to change. Okay, let me get my stuff together.
That's the same thing I was thinking. I was like, okay, he's probably going to change now. He's going to show why he was supposed to be the leader of this the MLB's takeover after his take over the top spot. I'm like, but he still did the same thing. He did nothing different.
And he accomplished nothing, like you said. And then at the end of the movie, I was pretty offended, you know, by the fact that his character was given the probationary leadership of the London chapter. Like, that's really messed up, yo. Like, he did nothing to deserve that. Obviously, she's not going to be the one that's in charge because she just got there yesterday. But it seemed like the nerdy guy would have been the one to get that because he did nothing. He did nothing. Yeah. And to me, the reason I say I was offended because it kind of takes me back to some more personal things that, you know, people like us have to be so perfect and we have to work so hard in order to get certain positions that other people don't have to work nearly as hard because of how they look. And, you know, that just kind of, it struck me the wrong way with that. I can see that. This movie didn't look like it even wanted to have a sequel. Like, it ended, okay, if he's supposed to be in charge of the London chapter, then he's got nothing in common with her at all. So why would they have, what would be the need for having a sequel anymore? Like, he needs to stay where he is. That's the only reason. It just doesn't make sense. And then I did have one other thing that I liked. I liked Pawnee. I thought Pawnee was cool. The little elf dude.
Yeah, he was. Yeah, he did some good comic relief, especially when he like cut himself out in the glass bowl jar. He goes through it and it shatters.
That was good.
I still don't understand how he saved her. He jumped in there with that little bitty thing and like it just like they're getting sucked this way, but your little suction cup things can just shoot through all that force and go and suck on something else. So they can pull themselves back down.
Them look strong. I mean, Pawnee added more to the movie. I love that scene. Like, I love the fact that he saved her, but he added much more to the movie than Chris Hemsworth did. So, in the end, this movie is a complete pass. Like, don't waste your time. Again, go ahead and watch the originals. Hey, we got one of our viewers just said what's up to us here. What's up, Sincerest? Sincerest goes all the way back to high school, Northern High School. What's happening, man? Hey, man, if you haven't seen this movie, don't. Just go ahead and pass on it.
Like, one thing, real quick, before we even go to the next movie, the stakes didn't seem too high to me on this movie. Like, I don't know, the stakes on the other ones, like, they were, like, literally, like, about to destroy the Earth. And like we barely got it to them, you know, got whatever we were supposed to get. Like I think on the second one they had to get the light of something, Aurora's light, and they had to get it off the planet. It was like literally like a couple seconds before they got her off. And then like the one before it was something similar to that. You know, they had
Orion's belt.
Yeah, Orion's belt. So it was like this one. I don't know. It just they had that weapon. But I didn't see. Did they have a countdown that they were going to destroy the Earth? I mean, I heard that they were mad, but I didn't really see anything outside of that. Just go find the bad guy and get it back. Like they never gave it back to anybody. The weapon. Did they give it back to I forgot what the other aliens were called.
I don't even really understand the plot. The Hive of these. I don't. The plot's a little confusing because the hive is coming at the end. Like, oh God, we don't want the hive to come, but you realize that the hive has already been there. So why didn't the hive do whatever the heck the hive was going to do when they were there before? And what happened with the twins? They're like, we'll do anything that we need to do in order to save our planet. And then they die, and I'm like, okay, they're going to come back, right? Nope.
No.
So I can't answer that, Chuck. I can't answer.
That's another problem with this movie. You don't know what the heck is the reason that they're even doing this for. But
all right, so let's go ahead and end this one. Tessa Thompson, I'm so sorry, honey, because I thought you did great, but your writers and everybody else involved with you let you down. So, all right. Of course, if you like what we did, what's that?
I said they let you down, honey. They let you down.
They let you down, honey. Poor thing. You better stick with what did you say? Stick with your boy Michael B. Jordan.
Oh yeah, Michael B. Jordan. Yeah, that's the winner for you right there. He's gonna have about 5 or 6 movies. Stay with him.
Of course, if you like what we did, make sure to leave a like and share our video. Leave a comment letting us know what you thought. Did you like the movie? Maybe you did. Maybe this movie was a stupid movie and you need to go back and see the original 3. This, of course, and also make sure you're subscribed to survive.
Wow.
This is Color Commentary, where we give you views from a different side. And come the men in black. Now, slide with it. That make your neck work.
One Saturday morning,